Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with a sloppy seconds.
Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. And now on with the show. Oh, my God. Are you ready for some sloppy seconds, you stupid little sloppy fucks, you nasty little sloppy little fucks, you nasty? Hi, I'm Meatball.
And I'm Big Dipper.
And welcome back to Sloppy Second with Big Dipper and Meatball.
How's it going? Did you have a nice weekend?
This is going to sound bad, but Michael had to go to work on a set in San Francisco for a week, so I had 5 days alone in the house, which was lovely and terrifying.
So you're in full sloppy mode.
No, I actually was, cleaning, and I was, excited to, It's weird. It was, I was sad that he was gone, but I was excited that I had no one around me for a long time, because it's just been one-on-one for so long. And so I, was able to do a bunch of stuff and just, I don't know, it was nice. I'm happy he's back.
Do you have an update for everyone about your cat?
Oh, yeah.
Deborah?
I turned into a crazy cat person for a minute where all I would talk about was her, and now I'm like, I can't be that person. But she's doing great. She's learned to poop in her things. She kind of runs the downstairs of the house. So she's not afraid to be anywhere down there. And she's learning about outside sounds. Now, I will tell you that I thought she fell out of a window yesterday. And I did go looking for her for about 3 hours outside, walking up and down the street, dinging her food dish, being like, Debbie.
You're kidding.
Debbie,
what?
In a mask. I thought, okay, so we have these old ass French windows. And one of the screens was I walked up and tapped it and it swung open. And I was like, Debbie's been crawling on these screens. And then my brain went, Debbie's outside. So I thought she was outside, but it turns out she may not have been. We'll never know. Because I left
the door. What do you mean? It turns out she may not have been because...
Well, because I was dinging the food all through the house and that normally gets her to come out. But she wasn't answering. So I went outside because the screen was open and it would look like she could easily jump out and just be outside. So I went outside looking for her. Then after 3 hours, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put food in the front door.
3 hours?
3 hours of screaming, crying, looking for my cat. My life was in total shambles. And Michael wasn't home yet. So then I just left the front door open and put the food there. And I went to the kitchen and was doing stuff and kept checking on the door. And then all of a sudden she was just in the doorway eating the food. So she could have been inside and gone to the food, or she could have been outside. We will never know. But the screens are now on lockdown. Anyway, so she was either inside or outside. We'll never know. And I've locked all the screens. She's stopped pooping everywhere. She's a nice, normal cat. Get your kitty from Lux Paws in this quarantine because they're cute as a button and they can't keep them in shelters right now.
Oh.
So everyone is just fostering kittens. So there's people with 5 or 6 little foster kittens.
And why can't they keep them in the shelter?
I think because it's just a health hazard to have that many people. I mean, I don't really know. That's just what I was told.
I mean, it's always good to foster an animal.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And she's so cute.
Are you having cuddle times with her?
Yeah,
do you feel connected to her?
Yes. Anytime I'm seated for a long period of time, she'll come up and sit next to me. But then the minute I move, she bolts away like I am going to get her.
Oh, so she's got to come to you. So she's very much like you in that playing hard to get, but it all has to be on her own terms.
Yes. We're also just gonna put catwalks and stuff throughout every room in the house because I was like, get her off the floor. I don't care. She needs to get off the floor. She's in my way all the time. She's kicking around my feet. She can watch me from above. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, I want to talk about the Carbonara Challenge of 2020.
Yeah, baby.
So we challenged one another. Oh my God, you actually have it now.
I just made it.
Oh, okay. So you made your pasta a few days ago.
Yes.
And then you made it to eat on the show. I made mine last night.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me.
Well, I broke my pasta machine while doing this.
Okay.
I don't understand. But I mean, I've made carbonara before. This is probably the best one I've made because I actually followed the instructions.
It's a tricky, okay, so it's an interesting thing because carbonara has, in my mind, always been something creamy, but there's actually no cream. Like,
No.
it's like egg, cheese, maybe a little bit of the pasta water, and then like the fat from the pork that weirdly congeals almost immediately once you add it all together.
Yeah.
And then you go from like some weird disparate nothing to all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is a full meal.
And what's fun about it is that like it feels kind of dirty because it like the pasta is cooking it. Like you're not cooking the sauce and the eggs together.
Right.
As you're stirring it, the heat from the pasta cooks the eggs. It's delicious.
Not it feels kind of dirty.
Well, I like foods where you're like, is it raw? Is it not raw? Ooh.
So you've made pasta before, meaning you had
Yes.
this pasta maker. How did you break it?
Because I was rolling the pasta so thin to make sure that it was like perfect that it was actually going up under. It was sticking to like the wheel and going up under and then creating a jam inside the machine.
It's like every time I tried to print something at my dad's office in high school.
Yeah, it was getting a printing jam. And so then I was like wheeling it out backwards and I bent one of the rods. I was like, Jesus Christ. So so I just had to like finish it out with hand.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50off and use code sloppyseconds50off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one for my guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Well, my roommate has celiacs, and he was excited for me to talk about this for celiac awareness.
Yes.
But he is like very, very allergic to flour. And I'd never made pasta before, but I assumed it was going to be messy and flour everywhere. And so I was like, oh, this will essentially be me like sprinkling poison all over the kitchen that we shared together. So I'm helping a friend of mine move because they're stuck out of town. And so I have keys to their place. And I happened to have to go over there last night, so I was able to do it last night. And I like literally brought 3 tote bags. I brought a cutting board, pots and pans, a knife, all of that. I brought so much because we've packed up their apartment, so they have nothing at the kitchen except the kitchen. So I brought everything over there, and I couldn't find a rolling pin, so I used the Pellegrino bottle. And I rolled out all the pasta by hand with the Pellegrino bottle. And then I sliced it up. And I feel like mine was a serve.
Yours looked
really,
really creamy. And the way you cut your pasta, like it looked... I think that I rolled mine too thin because last night, and Michael ate the pasta. He can't have the carbonara because vegan, but he ate the pasta with pasta sauce, and he was like, it's good. It's just really, like, it was very thin, and it could break apart very easily.
Oh, okay. No, so I did a test batch of the pasta, and it was a little too thick. So I spent more time rolling it with that Pellegrino bottle.
Wait, can we talk about how long it takes to knead that pasta dough until it's a smooth ball? I was kneading I kneaded for 10 minutes and then it wasn't done. And I was like, I'm taking a break, and kneaded for 10 more minutes. It took 20 minutes.
It also feels like it will never happen.
No,
you're
I was like, doing it and worse.
You're like, this is a pile of shredded, floury egg mess. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We would have if we ever had a cooking show, it would be a mess.
Well, it would be about who could try to keep the station cleaner, because it took me like all day to get the fucking
and
flour off
the
dough. Counter. Yeah,
yes.
And the dough, it dries like a little fucking cement ball anywhere it's on. Girl. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna post pictures and like little videos on the.
I took a bunch of like Instagram stories while I was doing it. So when this episode is out up on my Instagram, I'm gonna have some stories. Here's one thing I will say: I did get my supplies at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, because they had the pancetta. So did you
get but it's like pre-prepared pancetta. It's like all in these tiny little cubes. I wanted to go to a butcher shop, but I had already gone to Trader Joe's, and I was like, I don't need to be going to another
Which Trader
store.
Joe's? If you were at the Silver Lake one, there's a butcher shop literally in the parking lot.
Oh. And then what is the other meat that isn't pancetta? It starts with
pancetta
a G?
And guanciale.
Guanciale. I want to do it again with that.
Well, I think guanciale is just like saltier, gamier.
Guanciale.
Here's
why, though. Here's what I'll say is that the recipe, like, I would like bigger chunks of meat, and I would like the fat. Like, I would like, because with the little pancetta that comes in the package of Trader Joe's,
it's too
sort
small.
of like, it's a too tiny.
And I need it. It's a too tiny. I need it. I need bigger chunks. I need the bigger chunks that are crispier. I didn't make mine crispy enough. Also, did you use Pecorino Romano or did you use Parmesan? You were like,
I think I used like whatever.
Wait, what does that mean?
It's like Romano, Parmesan, like whatever. There was so much cheese, and like the honestly, what it was,
you just grabbed a hard triangle.
No. I didn't even do that. I got one that was pre-shaved in the tub. I didn't even shave my own cheese.
I graded it.
Okay, well, anyways.
And you know what?
Listen,
This conversation is grating on my nerves. Let's move on.
Speaking of which, I was FaceTiming with my parents yesterday, and I was talking about something, and I watched their eyes completely glaze over while I was talking to them.
Ain't
And I was
that
like,
a bitch?
I was like, we are on FaceTime. Am I not? You birthed me. You have love for me, and I bore you.
Was it something about work? Because I think that when I talk about I'm not coming for you, Ma. But when I
Come
talk
for me.
about
Come
what
for me.
I'm doing, like work-wise, and it's so far, like talking about drag to my parents is so far out of the realm of what they understand that
Yeah.
it's just like they don't care. Like when I was like, I have a makeup palette coming out, nothing. They were like, okay,
Nothing.
what is that good or what is it? Like,
Yeah, it was like a slightly logistical conversation, and so I think for them, they were like, well, this doesn't actually apply to us at all, so we don't.
yeah, parents only want to hear when you've made a lot of money, when you've like gotten an award for something, or like if there's a news article about you that they can share.
Oh, I would say mine are always like, how's your emotional state, and when are you giving us grandbabies? And I'm like, horrible and never.
My parents don't ask about my emotional state.
Because they know they've contributed to it being bad.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, did you watch the VMAs at all?
No, but I watched a bunch of clips of Lady Gaga wearing all and
Gaga.
Chloe and Halle, baby.
Chloe and Halle
Barry.
are. I wrote this on the outline. They are making me. Oh no, maybe I wrote this on Twitter.
No, you wrote it. Oh no.
No, but my thought about them is I have faith in the up and coming generation because of Chloe and Halle.
Yeah, they're like creating a whole new genre of music. It's so good.
It's like ethereal and creative and artistic, but also like clubby and thoughty.
And it's always like, strange to see them perform because like they perform that crazy ethereal music, but one of them's just like playing a guitar randomly one time, and you're like, I didn't even know there was a guitar in this song.
Girl, and the older sister is Halle, right? She's like a year older.
No, I think
years
the
older.
Older sister is Chloe. Isn't Halle the one that's gonna be Ariel in Little Mermaid?
Let's look it up.
Ooh, now that's a good riff.
Yeah. No, and then what's the song where they go that's some other song.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's a rock song. That's a rock and roll song.
Okay. Chloe, the older sister, is Chloe.
Yeah.
She's 22, and Halle. Yeah, so Halle was gonna be Ariel.
Chloe goes off. She's like, she's
Chloe
funny in
dance.
interviews. She can dance. She can move. I was like, why are you not Ariel?
Girl, because I think she's a little too old. She's like 22 now, and they probably want her to be 18. The ponytail on Chloe.
Oh, honey.
On the VMAs, it was a ponytail into a metal circle, into more ponytail, into a metal circle, into more ponytail. At one point, I thought it was like carabiner clipped into her outfit. She looked.
I love that people are like, the concept of hair now doesn't exist. It can be metal links. Like,
girl,
Cardi B's wig in WAP, where it was just the chain of hair.
It was a sleigh for me.
Okay, but let's talk about now, do we believe that Lady Gaga was actually singing behind that mask? And if so, what's the science? Because how is it getting on her face but off her face enough for her to make vocal sounds that aren't muffled?
I actually think the mask sort of rested away from her face.
Uh-huh.
But I have a theory because in the Gaga performance, remember, she does the opening bit.
Mm-hmm.
She changes twice. She's in 3 outfits.
Yes.
So, and they're not quick changes. So it was sort of like each performance looks like it was filmed for live, but to tape.
Yeah.
You know, they like shoot it like a live thing.
No, yeah, absolutely. It was like cut together.
But so my thought is, because of the mask, they could have recorded vocals that they were lip syncing to that were special live vocals for the VMAs.
Which I'm totally fine with that. I do not care because they put on a good show.
They put on a great show. And Doja Cat put on a great show too. Her creative team is stepping it up. You don't like her?
Well, I didn't watch her whole thing, but the clip I saw was just her in like a nude bodysuit and like 2 backup dancers.
She had 6, but go off.
Okay. Well, I'm saying the clip I saw there was on 2, and I said, sis, we're in a quarantine, and that's not going to do for me. You better be dancing around in a pool of water or something.
No, the art direction of her performance was kind of slay, and she looked amazing. Like, and she turned a performance. I would love at some point in my life to have the opportunity to perform with that much of a team behind it and like really turn it, because I think people get a lot of credit and it's well deserved because you're on like a national stage and millions of people watch and there's pressure and there's a lot of people riding it. You know, it's like you got to do all the things. But I'm like, I put on a really dope show like in someone's living room, in a backyard, like whatever. I mean, like imagine having the resources to like fully execute
to scale
a
up
vision.
like that. Ooh,
it would be a slay.
You would have so many background dancers. All right.
I love background dancers.
Well, while we imagine what your show would be, why don't we go for a break? Your show would just be a bunch of bears.
Fucking. I have had this idea of, I once came across a porno that had big inflatable pool toys. There's a guy who's a dancing bear named J.Mo Bear on Instagram, and he dances in a Speedo, and he sometimes go-go dances, but he's like, there was a video of him dancing in front of a pool to a Justin Timberlake song that went really viral.
Yes.
If you dig back into what he's got out on the internet publicly, he makes porno videos where he humps pool toys. So he'll be like naked jerking off on like an inflated pool raft, or like he'll like there's one of him like riding this big, it was my phone background for a while, him riding like a big inflated fox that you can like straddle. Like it looks like almost like an like a horse, but it was like a fox shape, whatever. But he's like riding it in some garage somewhere naked. And I had a video concept of getting like 12 of those and putting them out in like a field and having a bunch of bear dudes like in thongs riding them and doing like drone shots of like this big like rolling field. Your face, you look like my parents when I'm talking, just glazed over. Don't you think that would be amazing? Like big fat dudes riding inflatable pool toys in a field?
Have you ever jerked off to one of his videos?
No.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that seems great.
Inflatables are not for me because I don't like the idea of a pop.
And that's the tea on that. Now, on Tuesdays, we answer questions and give advice or hear about how sloppy you are. Send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com, and we will read it next Tuesday. Let's do this, y'all.
I'm going to read this, and you can stop it anytime you have a question like we did last week. This is our investigative journalism. Hola, Big Dipper and Meatball from Puerto Rico. Longtime listener here and a wicked stan. Here's a funny and scary little story of my first hookup on Grindr. So one day I decided to download Grindr, and the very first night of using it, a faceless torso hits me up. Me, being thirsty and horny, replied. We went straight to the sex talk, and I liked how he seduced me through texts. I was really horny at that point. He never showed me a Facebook during the whole convo, so what did I do? Agreed to meet up with him at 1:30 in the morning the same day. During this time, I was watching my all-time favorite murder series, Dexter. I had all of the episodes fresh in my memory, and this is where the encounter takes a shift.
Okay. It's your first time on Grindr.
Right.
You meet a faceless torso. So am I to believe that this person doesn't understand how Grindr works, or fully understands that like that means that that person is not real? And also, would you meet up with someone at 1:30 in the morning, like a faceless body? I mean, I have, so I guess I can't really.
I know. That's
But
the
I
problem.
knew
Is like,
but I knew the risk. It was a calculated risk.
when you say the things out loud, you're like, that doesn't make any sense. But it's like, we've all done it.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'm back in.
Okay. The guy arrived at my house at almost 2 a.m. in a Ford Escape. Tinted windows and barely any streetlights around. The moment I saw him pull up, I instantly got nervous. When I looked at the car, I thought to myself, hold up, that's Dexter's same SUV. My mind at that point was blaring a red alert, but I got in his car anyways. He was cute, had the most sexiest voice, but he was very ominous when I got inside the car. The moment I closed the door, he floored it. Trying to play it cool, I made some small talk. He would not look at me. He was very serious the whole ride, and he said he was taking me to a secluded motel where, quote, barely anyone goes. Girl, I was shaking in my boots, terrified. He reaches to the back seat and I notice a huge, questionable duffel bag. He was grabbing something from it now. I was mortified. I was playing the Dexter episodes in my mind, how that bag contains the murder kit, and I was starting to sweat cold. I began to accept the fact that I might end up on Dateline.
What? Just get out. Wait, okay. Okay. What would you do? I mean, I guess we've all been in this situation and we just stay. We all stay.
We all stay. What's crazy to me is that he floored it the moment you got in the car.
And that's kind of hot.
Just like peeling out of...
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Like, I'm going to take you to murder you.
We arrived to this motel that was deep inside a small mountain.
Oh my God.
Any thoughts on deep inside a small mountain? I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
When we drove up to our room, he pushes me back to my seat with such a force and says with the most serious tone, "Don't get out. I'll let you know when." He gets out and suspiciously looks around outside, then closes the garage door loudly. Maybe he means car door. I don't know.
Wait,
that's where
are you at a motel or at his house? What?
Or a garage or a mountain.
We're in a garage in a mountain at a hotel. Okay.
Yeah, it's Garage Mountain Hotel. That's where my mind made up the whole murder scenario like Dexter. Plastic covers, duct tape, chloroform, the whole shtick. I was looking for something to attack him if he came to that, but found nothing in the car. Scared, I got to the room and quickly texted a friend the location of where I was, in a garage in a mountain, and if I didn't answer by a predetermined hour, to call the police. I was prepared to attack him in any way possible. I honestly felt like I was in a gay Dexter episode and was ready to fight for my life.
Okay.
Girl. Did you watch Dexter ever?
I did watch Dexter, and this is really ringing some bells, but also, who am I to judge this person? Because I like got into a car with a man who did drive me into a garage and like close the door.
Really?
Yeah, he made me lay my seat all the way down so that his neighbors wouldn't see me. And in that moment, I was like, that's really weird.
You told the story. It's like, lay down. I'm going to drive you into the garage. That is so funny. Okay, here's the end of the story. Turns out I didn't get murdered.
Yeah, baby!
But I did get impaled by his dick. We had the most amazing sex, and he even paid for food after we were done. Can you imagine ordering Uber Eats to the garage inside the mountain?
Yeah.
From that moment on, I decided to never hook up with a faceless torso. Murders by Grindr meets is a real thing. Okay. And I was dead ass fearing for my life. Stay safe on that app and try to get as much info off the person who you're fucking. I'm looking at your way, Dipper. Okay.
That's the team,
with love, 6'5" bottom.
Wait, okay. I guess he didn't actually ever feel any like actual fear or anything, or else he wouldn't have stayed. What?
I do think he felt some fear because he said he was literally figuring out what will I do. I have done that before, which again feels psychotic, but I have done it before where in my head I'm going, okay, if this goes south, I can grab, this potted plant and smash someone's head and then whatever.
Yeah. Also, this sounds like a great like story, but there was no explanation as to like what happened after he was like, stay in the car, don't move until I come out. Like, why? Why did he do that? What was he doing in that room? I would have been like, what'd you go up in there for?
Maybe
Why am I only
fluffing the sheets?
checking the sheets, setting up a camera,
Checking the sheets.
checking them for old cum? Because they are in the
Yes.
mountains at a hotel.
They are in that garage mountain hotel. Well, I really appreciated that story. That was a good one for me.
It was okay that's an okay for me.
Wait, what were we saying we were gonna do? Is it trash or smash?
Trash or smash?
That's a smash for me.
That's a smash for me. Wait. Yeah, I mean, no, that was a trash story.
Ah, no. So detailed and good. I liked it. All right. Well, what a fun episode.
Thank you all so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at Sloppy Pod, where we'll be posting the pictures of our carbonara. Oh my God. Carbonara. You know what I mean? You know what? I was thinking, I was like, maybe I'll do another Idina Menzel song, like Let It Go. But even that one isn't even as fun because it's just like, let it go. Like she doesn't do riffs anymore.
I know. Is there a riff? Is there an actual riff in The Little Mermaid?
I want to be where. Well, we'll see. We'll see what Hallie does.
Let's hear it. You want to be what?
I mean, I know there's a riff in the Jessica Simpson's I Want to Be Where the People Are. Have you heard that one?
No, but I want to hear you.
You know what? I will come back to you on the Friday episode with that.
Okay.
Give them something to listen for.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll open the episode with that.
All right.
All right. Goodbye. No, that wasn't it. Doodle-doo-doo. Forever Dog.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media.
Mom! Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Mixed and mastered by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork is drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.